garden party. Declan may not be outside, but we're, you know, nature all around us. Declan's got a potted plant somewhere. Good to see everybody. Can you guess what this song? This is the first time I think we've done this song. Might be a few jazz chords in it. We're learning it at the minute. Just because I've been hurt before, that won't stop me. Now I'm back for more. Shake a rattle, leave me tired and sore. My t-shirt's wet and my mouth is dry, fighting for breath as we climb up the hillside. I got scars from earlier rides. We found a rhythm nothing can stop, inches to go to go over the top, inches away from a 40-foot drop. I love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker on the downhill road, beat up and bend, but we're having fun. Boneshaker making a downhill run. I love it, I love it, I love it. Leaning back on the busty frame, twisting down that dusty road again, praying nothing's gonna get in our way. Over potholes and rocky ground, she's thrown me off, but she's never let me down. I wouldn't swap her for a chopper now. Yeah, we found a rhythm nothing can stop, seconds to go till we're over the top, inches away from a 40-foot drop. I love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker on the downhill run, beat up and bend, but we're having fun. Boneshaker making a downhill run. I love it, I love it, I love it. Backbreaker, boneshaker, won't you take me home? We found a rhythm nothing can stop, seconds to go till we're over the top, inches away from a 40-foot drop. I love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker on the downhill run, beat up and bend, but we're having fun. Boneshaker making a downhill run. I love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker making a downhill run. The saddle's worn out and the brakes are gone. Boneshaker making a downhill run. I love it, I love it, I love it.
We never heard the end, did we?
No, we have to get the end. Yeah, Boneshaker making a downhill run. 12-inch version.
What's the low humming bit?
What is it? Yeah. Yeah. Backbreaker, boneshaker. Boneshaker, song off a brand new record. We're just getting ready to add that one to the live set. Yeah. We found a rhythm nothing can stop, love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker all the downtown. Ain't up a thing but we're having fun. Boneshaker making it downhill run. I love it, I love it, I love it. Boneshaker, take it, Boneshaker. Song about riding on the old Boneshaker bikes, summer weather like this, during our school days, those long summer holidays, whenever you, it was the most exciting thing you could do with your day. We'd go up the Flagstaff, the road. Sometimes we'd go up Steep Gullion, the mountain, which would take half the day, just to experience the thrill of riding down the other side with pretty poor brakes, if any. I don't know how we're still here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, about 6 hours walking and about
Yeah, huffing and
3
puffing.
minutes cycling.
Yeah, and there's a couple of nasty falls. Declan had one. Did you break anything that fall?
Collarbone.
Declan broke his collarbone coming down the Flagstaff Road. I think I was on that bike ride. Did you have a radio in the back of it? Of your
Oh, that was more Keatley. I think it's stung by a bee. Do you remember it flew up his shirt?
A bee flew up Mark Hickley's shirt and did it sting him?
Yeah.
Nasty. Halfway down the hill.
That's
Oh,
lethal.
could you
The
imagine?
hell
Could you
is
imagine?
lethal.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I can only imagine. Speaking of shirts, I'm in the short sleeve shirt today, and I'm actually in the shorts as well. I've spared you the details of putting the camera anywhere near that area. So we thought we'd have a summer theme. We've got a garden party we're attending on Saturday in North Dublin.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you pressed the Instagram button?
Fucking Jesus! Sorry, Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. As usual, I have forgotten about the Instagram. Right, there we go, and yeah, so it's a Boneshaker from our current long player Crescent Nights. I've also just as an aside, I should mention that I've still got a foot in a leg in plaster. I wrecked my knee. Didn't inhibit our gig at the Purdy Loft in South Dublin though, although I did offer to refund anybody who had come to the show for the old classic Brendan Murphy dance moves. But not too many people asked for their money back. I'd say there was under 30 people that asked for their money back because I couldn't do the usual flatly moves, you know. But so I went to see the physio today, and well, I've got a long road ahead of me, but it's all good. But the most important thing is that I missed a big night because Frida, one of our regulars here, Frida and Jason, they came to Carlingford. I think
To witness the Paul Bailey experience.
witnessed the Paul Bailey experience, which I didn't experience, but Declan experienced, and I think Declan also give them a tour of Carlingford. You should start that with the Ask Us Anything crew. We offering regular excursions around Carlingford. The four of us tour, which ends in PJ's bar, and the Paul Bailey experience, which has to be experienced. And actually, Paul Bailey got a bit of an experience himself because he came to our show in South Dublin.
That's right, yeah.
was a bit slightly disconcerting seeing the master, you know, sitting across from me, you know, the guy who's cracked more lines than I ever will. One of his classic ones, he takes an intermission, and the one, and my favourite Paul Bailey line is when he takes an intermission, when the band takes an intermission, he says, I've some good news and some bad news. What's the good news?
Yeah, the good news is we're taking a break.
The good news is, the good news is we're taking a break. The bad news is we're coming back. Does he still use that one?
Every time.
Because it's a guaranteed winner, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a guaranteed winner.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed winner. So if you see me, if we ever start taking intermissions on our show, I'll probably nick that. The good news is we're taking a break. The bad news is we're coming back. So yes, but so thanks. I'd like to thanks Frida and Jason for the vino, which of course has been polished off. So yes, our summer theme. It's a summer theme because of summer garden party. So continuing that theme, all things summery. It's only fitting that I put this song up on social actually.
Hurry up before it gets too late. This could be our chance to escape. Run across the bridge and down below. We can lie and watch the water flow. Roll on. Catch a perfect moment before it's gone. Oh, summer days don't ever last too long. Things will change, but this place stays the same. Something always pulls me back again. I know it's the way the river flows. Let go. Where the river flows. Remember, I'm not going back. Static on the radio. Can I get close to you? How can I get close? Let go. Where the river flows, I know it's where the river flows. Trouble hit me sideways, caught me blind. Call your name, but there's no reply. You live in hope, but you can't hold back the tide. I just loved and lost a friend of mine. I just loved and lost a friend of mine. Let go. That's the way the river flows. I know. That's the way the river flows. Let go.
flows. How's everybody doing, Mr. Noseberg? Good to have you back. Anne Marie, I didn't see you, and I mean I knew you were there, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you at the party. Although I will do definitely on Saturday's show. I don't know if Anne Marie's been at this show before. It's an open air event, but it's all covered, so it really is like a garden party, and and it'll be bright and sunny. So definitely be talking to you after or before that show. How's Kirsten, Martina, Freda, who else we got? Pamela, Pamela I was talking to after the show in the show in Belfast. No, in the party. So it's great to put a face to the name. How's Mike? So we're tuning. What are you tuning for, Declan? Is it where?
that?
Oh yeah. If I could find my plectrum. Where would I have put that? I had it there. Always losing these things. There must be like a sort of a skip. It's like, socks. Where do all the plectrums go? I've literally lost thousands of them. There, I found it. I literally have lost thousands of them over the years. Thousands of these things. They're a bit like tiny. I lose at least 4 per gig. Remember, Enda gave us one of David Bowie's ones.
Yeah.
It had David. His plectrums have David on them, so he won't lose them. If anybody in the crowd gets them, they go, "Oh, I've got to give that to David. That's David's plectrum."
I don't think so.
I don't think they would, mind you, or would have.
I used mine until it wore down so far that I couldn't use it anymore.
The David Bowie one was the good plectrum.
That was great.
Why, it was pretty hard to me.
Yeah, I
You
know.
like that?
It's got me into playing with that sort of plectrum.
Wow.
But then it got
What's
so
David
rounded.
Bowie's? What's David Bowie's plectrum like?
I know.
Like that in itself is just like.
So I gave it to
How
John.
far wrong can you go? Oh, there's Colette, who we also met at the bottom of Courtney Hill. When Declan was going into Pat's legendary chipper for a healthy dose of chicken burger and chips. How's Colette? So, well, this is the time, isn't it? We're getting close to the 12th now, so this song is really about that whole period. Except, quite a few years ago. Good old bad old days. Counting every car behind us in the line. Just waiting at the checkpoint, marking time. Rolling down the window so I don't have to share. The cigarette smoke hanging in the air. On a journey going south in the height of the summer. We are leaving the parade, the pipers are blowing as the radio plays in the summertime. I wanna sing along, but I just know the first line. Over by the trees, there's soldiers hiding. you too, Barry Allen. Yes, I hope we see you in Cork. Yeah, we're back in Cork at Sea Church, I think, in October. And I would like to say that song, Going South, we dedicate to the one and only Olive Houston. Olive requested that song as her garden party summer track. So it's only right and fitting that we play it. And actually, I got another message from a good friend, Mike Brendel, whose son is a drummer. And if you're wondering why am I talking about drummers, it's because we have a newsletter every week, and I was talking about my initial attempts to get into a band and how I thought I knew that people were always looking for a drummer. No one was looking for a singer, so I thought I'm going to sneak in as a drummer and then become a singer. But my drumming never really got... I cheated really. What I would do is I'd go down, I'd put headphones on and listen to my favourite records really loud so that I couldn't really hear what the racket that I was making. I could only hear the drumming that somebody like Stuart Copeland was doing for the Police, which was slightly better than my drumming, you know, or the drumming that who's the guy the Asia guy, Steve Gadd was doing for Steely Dan, slightly better than my drumming. Delusional. Should have picked somebody. The only person that I actually thought I know I'm pretty close to that was Chris France out of Talking Heads, who really only had one drum rhythm, didn't it? It was a good one, like, but all the songs went through that. Yeah. But it sort of worked. Yeah. I think because Tina Weymouth was doing so much work.
You never played a drum roll, is that right?
Who?
You.
I couldn't play a drum roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, but Rick Parfitt from the Jam put me off drum rolls. He was doing them every 2 seconds, and they were
Rick Butler.
Rick Butler, sorry, not Rick Parfitt. Sorry, Rick. Rick Butler from the Jam. Every 2 minutes it'd be one of these, and it was like an uptight Sergeant Major drum solo. It wasn't like a sort of it didn't have the jazziness of a Stuart Copeland or the accomplished flair of a Steve Gadd. Or the craziness of a Keith Moon. No, it was like a sort of uptight, sort of military, half thought out. So they did them all the time. Must have driven Bruce Foxton and Paul Weller mad.
Maybe that's why Paul Weller kept shouting, "Oi!"
That is probably why. Yeah, there was early Jam records. Paul Weller was shouting "oi" every 2 seconds in the city. It's probably because it was like, "Oh no, oi, Rick, lay off the drum rolls." Larry Mullen Jr. Well, Larry. He actually trained as he wasn't a pipe band, but Larry has a what I would call a ball. He can do the ballsiest sort of like the really sort of heavy sounding drum rolls.
Well, he incorporates them into parts like Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah, and then I remember that was sampled by. His drums have been sampled for a bit as well, just because the tone of them are so brilliant. But yeah, no, Rick Butler. Sorry, no, that was part like Declan was a huge Jam fan. I never really was, partly because Paul Weller was going "oi" all the time, and partly because Rick Butler was doing those solos. Sorry, I've sort of I digress yet again.
What about Brucey Foxton's bass lines? Did you like them?
I did like them.
Yeah.
I mean, his best bass line was nicked directly off McCartney's.
Yeah.
Or was that George Harrison played bass on that? Did I hear that it was George Harrison played bass on that?
No,
on Taxman.
George Harrison wrote it, but Paul McCartney played the solo.
That dum 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 dum.
I think he played the bass and the solo.
Yeah.
McCartney got handed to him.
Yeah. I mean, he just tossed that off.
It was a killer. It was the second take. It was a killer solo.
He used to call him the solo dum 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 dum.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was sort of based on Taxman 2. What? I'm talking about Taxman. Yeah, but the Jam solo was based on Taxman 2 because he did a very similar one too.
So, are we doing Miracle?
We're going to give it a go.
Yeah. So if you just joined us, we've got a summer garden party feel going on because we are doing a garden party ourselves in North Dublin. And what's exciting about this one is we're doing it with John and Peter. In fact, the last time we played with those guys was the Night and Day Festival, along with we did it, and I think the Undertones did it, and Ash,
Damien Dempsey.
Damien Dempsey, Gemma Hayes. It was a great lineup actually.
That was good.
You got their own. Yeah, so we haven't done, that's it, 12 months since we've played with the guys. So we've got sort of 2 in a row. We've got the Seamus Ennis garden party this Saturday, and then a week break, and then we're back for Forest Fest, which is another pretty incredible lineup, that festival. Manic Street Preachers, Franz Ferdinand, Billy Bragg, Orbital I think are doing it, Nick Lowe, just a lot of really cool bands. Our label mates Cry Before Dawn are on, I think.
Our label mates The Farm.
And The Farm. All 3 of us are on. Pretty together. Like I think we're all on pretty close to each other. I think on the same stage. So Groovy Train, do you remember that? All together now. That's right. Yeah. So that should be fun. But I'm really looking forward to a Saturday because that. I love playing the Seamus Ennis Centre and all. It's so handy, and it's always a wonderful gig. The guys that run it are brilliant. Is an all gig going to be all seated, or maybe some? Oh yeah, no, or maybe same for a bit of oh no, it's going to be all of the no, it's not all going to be seating. The Seamus Ennis Centre is a mixture of seating and sort of standing. It's quite a big space, so it's like, yeah, if you want to boogie, you're just rubbing it in that I can't boogie, but you know, even though I like to boogie, to quote Mark Bullen. Okay, we've got this song because this is about a bright day, so that's close enough, is it?
Yeah, about that. Especially in Guildford.
I picture you bringing the light, chasing the darkness away like a miracle every morning, giving yourself only to me, draped in the sheets of our bed. It's a miracle every morning. Day breaks softly in silence and pastel colors to match your skin. Day breaks easy and quiet, grateful to see you again. You're lying still, sunlight diffused, changing the shadows to paint a new masterpiece for me this morning. Waking up, looking at you, it's like I'm waking up to a new miracle every morning. Day breaks softly in silence and pastel colors to match your skin. Day breaks easy and quiet, grateful to see you again. like I'm waking up to a new every morning, like I'm waking up to a new miracle every morning. I'm waking up, I'm waking up, I'm waking up to a new miracle. Yeah, miracle every morning. Oh, yeah, it's a summer party. Look, check it out, summer party. So we've got to have some Wexford strawberries donated to the cause by the woman of the art, Ms. Susan Crosby. We don't get strawberries like this anywhere else.
And
Amazing, aren't they?
flowers, courtesy of the lovely Freda and Jason.
See, she was thinking, Fred and Jason, they were thinking of the garden party. They were thinking ahead. I think there's going to be a garden party here.
Wow.
Really are amazing. Yeah. I would stock a freezer full of these. This would keep me off the sweets. You know what I mean? That's definitely would, because it's like having a sweet. It's that sweet. Amazing.
What? Oh, like, bit of free spirit?
Free spirit, a tricky one, but yeah, let's go for it. Haven't been in a while. Yep, the summer theme continues. Bit of gratuitous chinning there for Mr. O'Mahony. We know he likes it. Sorry, I've nearly lost another black drum. Okay. Now, this could be a few jazz chords here. It's Capo. From an album, Fingerprints. People like that record. I think we've given Fingerprints a hard time over the years. I think it has Blue on it. It has Free Spirit on it. There's actually quite a lot of good songs on it.
Late Night Structure, like.
Late Night Instructions on it. Flesh and Bones on it. And people actually, some people love the up-tempo songs, like Dive in the River, which we renamed Driving a Rover. Shawnee Penn, he loves Fingerprints. Okay, well here's one from it. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us, shooting stars in the night. We've come so far, I can't leave you behind me. Everything reminds me of who you are. The same sky above us was hard in the night, a shooting star. Find a light to find everything I'm looking for. Sweet love, gold dust, a heart that opens up. Fast lane, last train, chance to see you again. Cool breeze, a release to drive me up my knees. I still believe in this free spirit. In your eyes I realize you can see between the lines. I'm lost, and I can't deny it. Hold on to what you've got deep inside this free spirit. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us, shooting stars in the night. We've come so far, I can't leave you behind me. Everything reminds me of who you are, innocent running wild through my mind. Days will last forever, everything I'm thinking of. Summer nights take flight, follow the ocean light. Heartbeat, bare feet, running on an empty beach. Lying down to the sound of waves crashing round. This free spirit, free spirit. In your eyes I realize you can read between the lines. I'm lost, and I can't deny it. Hold on to what you've got deep inside. This free spirit. Here we are. Here we are, 1,000 miles between us. Here we are, nothing's gonna change. Your free spirit, your free spirit.
That's the first verse again.
Here we are, 1,000 miles between us. Shooting stars in the night, we've come so far. I can't leave you behind me, everything reminds me of who you are. Innocent and free, so alive, running wild through my mind. Days will last forever, everything I'm thinking of. It's only Fred is saying more fingerprints tracks, and I just realised there is another fingerprint song that does mention someone's song. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got it. It's Blue.
Oh, good.
Blue. Sino. Chip on Andreas.
Of course.
Sino. I missed that one. Freda, thank you. Mick Byrne is asking, tell me, he said, are we playing Change at the band show in Seamus Centre and all this Saturday? The answer, Mick, is absolutely. We are definitely playing Change at Saturday's show, on Saturday's show. Definitely. We are playing. But fingerprints, yeah.
Yeah, John really likes Change.
He loves Change. Both Johns love it.
Yeah.
John McNeil, the sound guy, loves it, and our sound engineer, and John McCandless, our bass player, both love it. I have to say, it sounded
Does sound good.
I think both those guys like stuff that sounds really solid, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not too flighty, whereas sometimes me and Declan can tend to like stuff that's a bit, maybe it's a wee bit more complicated, and sometimes that's not necessarily the best thing in the world. Yay, says Mick. It's late but not too late. You got it. Oh, were there all ink fingerprints were being taken down a side track here now. Clint wants into your arms.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll do a quick sideways down the side, and then we'll get back onto the server one for the end of the show.
Gonna try a bit of effect number 9 on this.
Why not? And if that doesn't work, try effect number 10.
Effect number 9 brings out the Willie Nelson in you.
Yeah.
What's the chances that I'd see you here after all this time, all these years? Seems like only yesterday I was holding you. Are you someone else's sweetheart now? Do you still hang out with the same old crowd? Everybody else has settled down with somebody. Why, in a chiffon dress, trimmed and laid, bright in the midday sun. Blue is the color that I see on you. Blue, just seeing you. And I won't remind you what you left behind you. Rain on your parade. Something in your eyes, a look I know you can't disguise. Stare, we both pretend there's nothing there. Blue, the thought of you with somebody new. Blue, I'm no good at lying. I can't keep these hands tied. I can't watch in vain. Watch us staring at the last page in another life. There's a chance we would survive. So I threw a line and looked for a sign, but it's no you. No, 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 it's no you. What's the chances that I see you here some other time, some other year? Will this feeling that I carry around ever disappear? Why, in a chiffon dress, trimmed and laid, bright in the midday sun. Blue is the color that I see on you. Blue, I'll be seeing you. We go straight into the arms. I see the moon brush the leaves as it's falling down, throw its silver coat on the ground for us tonight. And I hear the wind over the mission stone, playing a Spanish song, love's lullaby. Into your arms, just as fast as my heart can run. I will fall till the morning comes. Into your arms. Now I've waited for tonight, the sound, the taste, the sight of what you are to me, of what we cannot be. I lock away the sun, but I can't keep you from the cruel light of day. I'll make you stay. I watch the sky turning from dark to pale, want to taste the sight of what you are to me, of what we cannot be. And I'd lock away the sun, but I can't keep you from the cruel light of day. I'll make you stay into your arms, just as fast as my heart can run. I will fall till the morning comes into your arms. I will fall till the morning comes into your arms.
Wow, 3 in a row there from Fingerprints. I don't know if we've ever done that before. 3 in a row there from. So it's only fitting that on a day like today, we got to also acknowledge the sunlight that has been beaming through everybody's window. Maybe there's someone somewhere that isn't having a good, a bright sunny day, but I haven't been talking to anybody that isn't experiencing like seriously good weather today. This is the first for me to be wearing a t-shirt and indeed shorts. I said I won't force you to see that, but I am wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. So yeah, so it's been our garden party playlist. If you just joined us, our garden party playlist, because we're playing the garden party at Knoll in North County Dublin this Saturday. So just to get us in the mood. Now the set list that we do on the night in Knoll won't be this one. And actually, I can reveal that there's for fans of our first album, Songs for the Tempted, it's only right and fitting that with John and Peter in tow, we really we focus on a lot of songs from that, our debut album. So if you're a fan of Songs for the Tempted, you're going to enjoy the show. But of course, it's a 2-hour show, so we'll be
And Busload of Faith is getting a
Busload of Faith. Yeah, we're going to be doing Busload of Faith as well, bringing that back out. Competition, Deirdre's on it as always. Deirdre's on it. Where is the competition? So the question I posed on this week's newsletter, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, subscribe to the four of us at our website, thefourofus.com, and you too can receive our weekly missives where we tell stories, but we also have a competition for handwritten lyrics and gifts. So the question this week was Peter McKinney is our drummer, but who is our bass player? We had some strange answers this week. We had I think Declan was included. Now technically Declan does play bass on quite a lot of stuff actually, and if you're gonna go down that road, then it would be also included. But when it gets to being on stage, and also for quite a lot of particularly the early records, it's John McCandless. So I know it was a wee bit of a trick question.
And Paul played the bass.
Paul played the bass, but nobody got Paul for some weird reason. I don't know why that was. Probably because he'd moved on to keyboards by the time anybody had noticed. The answer was John McCandless. Tonight's winner is from Wales, and it's Kirsten Robinson, who from Wales is going to. What will she receive? Well, first of all, Kirsten, you will get in touch with us and tell us which four of us lyric you would like me to read out for you. Whichever favourite song of yours by us you would like a lyric from. Some people have done beautiful things with these lyrics and framed them and stuff like that. So also coming your way is on a sunny day like today, you know, a sunny looking disc. That's the disc for Classified Person, so you will also be receiving this gatefold vinyl. We'll be winging this way to you and get in touch with us. We will also send you some handwritten lyrics. But now to celebrate the weather we're having.
Thursday, same time, same place. We're just playing the waiting game. Sometimes it gets me down, then you'll say it's good to have you home again. Now you're not packing for a plane. We've got time to sit and talk about what we want. Remember how you'd climb the walls, 'cause I was always on a call. Times have changed, a switch was flicked, our lives rearranged. We're just playing the waiting game. We're just playing the waiting game. Seasons turning, snow and rain. Summer coming around again. Oh, it's coming around again. Life is simpler than before. I'm not rushing out the door. We're together all the time. Ain't that just fine? No more waving you goodbye. Tears in the children's eyes. Times have changed, a switch was flicked, our lives rearranged.